Hi, my name is Jason Grant, and this is Living with Integrity, a series of short stories on what it means to live with integrity. Enjoy! Trust the process. As I already said, universe is a system, and that system has a process to it. You can imagine that after the Big Bang happened, there was a number of events that happened after that. Many things have happened before you came to exist. That very process is something that has brought you into existence. If we follow theory of evolution, we will understand that atoms came before molecules and tissues came before organs and organs came before organisms, and many different animals started existing way before you existed. There was a process by which you came to existence by your parents falling in love with each other, mating or having sex together, and producing you. After you were born, you grew up to become who you are today. That very process has brought you to the magnificence of yourself today. The process that proceeds from here on is also something that's inevitably going to happen whether you want it or not. So, to live with integrity, we come to realization that we got to trust the process. Universe and nature and existence itself, dare I say God, has got a plan for us whether we like it or not. In that sense, there is an element of predeterminism that's working upon the universe, as in things were predetermined to get you to exist. But there is also an element of free will that you have within the context in which you are living. So both predetermined situation as well as your free will are happening at the same time. Trusting the process is the idea that those things that must happen will happen, and those things that you can influence, you most likely should be influencing in the best way you possibly can. Trusting the process is about knowing that you're always doing your best. You are always executing to the best ability that you have at any given point in time. Many people will deny that, but it is how it is. In fact, it's not a statement that I've invented myself, but it comes from the book Ultimate Secrets of Total Self-Confidence by Dr. Robert Anthony, PhD in psychology. So a big part of the process is for you to work on raising your level of self-awareness, in other words, waking up. The more you wake up, the more you realize that there are processes within processes that are working upon the entire system of the universe. It's a holonomic structure in which you are somewhere in the many layers of existence, and there are things, so to speak, below you and things above you. The planet is more powerful than any one of us. Yet we are more powerful than ants. So we got to respect the planet as it's able to crush us, and it's also wise to respect the ants because we can understand that we're also able to crush them. They also have certain purpose to existence on this planet, so if we show them respect, maybe the things that are grander than us will show us respect too. There are many processes that are happening at all times within you and outside of you. Right now, your heart is beating. Your brain is having thoughts. You are blinking. You are breathing. Many of these processes are so baked into our existence that we are barely even aware of them until it's really die-hard moments. You are, of course, aware of the fact that you are breathing or need to breathe if someone is choking you. But as long as there is no problem, the breathing kind of becomes part of the background activities so that the brain can focus in on the things like innovation, creation, thinking, and expressing the unique way in which you exist. The more you're aware of the process, the better you're able to navigate within it and let it do its magic without you having to worry so much or feel anxiety that things may be bad in future. Chances are more likely that things will be so much better in the future, better than you possibly can imagine. The life that you are living today is likely much better than the life that you were living 10 years ago. The life that you will be living in 10 years' time is likely going to be much better than the life you're living today. The question is, of course, to what extent are you consciously able to guide and navigate that process, or to what extent is it just going to happen to you by chance and by default? Living with integrity is about being as conscious as possible about as many processes that are happening and being able to accept them, include them, integrate them, and affect them in the best way possible so that you can be living the best life possible and so that you can impact on others in the best way possible. This is all, of course, a process which can be enjoyed, which you can feel blissful through, and which is about creating prosperity. Things like suffering, pain, problems, anger, hurt, trauma are not necessary in a life with integrity. Integrity is about progress, effort that feels effortless. It's about helping, leveraging others, helping others, collaboration, creation, expansion, all those kind of things. So the process is there, you become aware of it, you start working with it, you integrate with it, and you affect it in the best way possible to create the best life for yourself, for your family, for your society, and the entire humanity. And as you do that, you trust that the planet won't destroy you in the process. So trust the process. Hi guys, thank you very much for watching yet another story from Living with Integrity series. Please post in the comments on what caught your attention the most, perhaps thought that you had or a question that you have for me. I'll most likely introduce it in future episodes as a theme. Also, if you like or dislike this, please do so and share this with other friends of yours who will benefit from this. I really want to turn this into a community effort, and I'm committed to posting once or twice a week, so watch out for future episodes. Subscribe to the channel as well and ring the bell so you can get the notification when the next story is up. I've got loads and loads of these, hundreds of them in plan, so please stay tuned and let's get this channel growing. Thank you so much.